explain it to me in your own words. Okay, I'm going to be taking note of everything you say in order to give you a closer input on what you're saying. So let's go directly through pronunciation, comprehension, and speech. Okay, we're going to begin with this reading. Okay. We are going to read this article together, and you are going to explain it to me at the end. Okay? The article is called, Have We Taken Security Too Far? What you're going to do is to give me your opinion on the text at the end. Let's begin with reading, and let's start with Carla. You are going to begin reading, okay? Beware your pronunciation, Carla, okay? That's super important. Oh, sure. Wait a minute. I'm going to take advantage that everybody is here because I want to tell you what happens with Elsa Speak. I have been having a lot of problems with my account, my Elsa Speak account, because something happened. I did the payment on PayPal, and then they charged me on a different card, and then there was a massive issue with the system that they are trying to solve. Whenever they are solving me, they are going to give me the access, but they haven't given me access. So I'm still waiting. That's the reason I have been keeping you waiting for a long time with the access. So I hope I have solved it this week. I really, really hope so, because I really want you to start practicing pronunciation. But meanwhile, let's keep on going with the 3 lessons per day. Okay. I hope I have answers from them as soon as I have them. I will give you your access. Okay. But I have been like in constant talks and emails with the business administrator, and they have been following my case. Okay, so I promise I have it as soon as possible. Meanwhile, now, because we are going to talk about pronunciation today, so that's going to be super important for today, right? Then Carlita, meanwhile, please read and pay attention to your pronunciation. 1, 2, 3, action.
Have we taken security too far? What's the difference between a medical student and a convict? The answer: a convict doesn't pay $50,000 a year for the privilege of being fingerprinted and pasted down.
Fingerprint sounds like present.
Fingerprint.
Exactly.
Of being fingerprinted and pasted down.
Okay, transition. Let's go through this one.
Pat down.
The verb is pat. Okay. Pat ends in T. How do you pronounce pat in past?
Pat.
Exactly.
Patted.
Patted down.
Patted down.
Perfect. To be patted down is to pass the hands over someone's clothing, pat, to check if you have guns or other substances if you are carrying anything,
Okay.
you know?
Mhm.
Read it again with perfect pronunciation. 1, 2, 3, action.
All the text, teacher, or only the last part?
No, complete.
Okay. What's the difference between a medical student and a convict? The answer, a convict doesn't pay $50,000 a year for the privilege of being fingerprinted and patted down.
Mhm.
I am referring, of course, to the increasingly stringent security measures that have come to characterize modern
Wow.
educational testing.
What has come to do?
Characterize.
But the original word is
Characteri-
character.
Characterize.
But what is the suffix for verbs?
Eyes.
Exactly.
Eyes.
The suffix is size, no?
Eyes.
So it's not is.
Characterize.
Mhm.
Characterize.
Exactly. Characterize. So one more time. What have security measures come done?
That have come to characterize
Mhm.
modern educational testing.
Perfect. Continue.
Okay. As student evaluation techniques have migrated from face-to-face assessment to computer-based exams administered in dedicated testing centers. Evaluators have become less and less likely to know examinees, leading to heightened precautions around
What kind of precautions are we talking about?
heightened.
Okay, first we need to go the original word. The original word is this one.
Height.
Exactly. The word is height,
Height.
right? Transform this into a verb.
Heighten.
Heighten. Make it past.
Heighten.
That's better. So what has it been leading to?
Leading to heightened precautions around exam security.
Perfect. Vocabulary questions. Anyone?
Height. What is height?
Height, that's important. The measurement of how tall a person or something is. Height is the opposite of width. Is width and height.
Okay.
And weight, kilos. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
So heighten is to make something high. And heightened is a passive way to say that something was made high.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, of course.
What else? Stringent.
Exactly. Very good question. Stringent. Adjective. Very strict, and that must be obeyed. I would say that this is a synonym to very strict. Stop, especially talking about a law or a rule, a regulation. Stringent laws, like in China. In China, they have very stringent laws.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, of course. Anyone else? Okay. Then let's continue. Elsie. Oh, she left. Then Isaac.
I recently interviewed a group of fourth-year medical students who had just taken step 2 of the United States medical licensing clinical knowledge
Okay,
examination.
just a second.
Yeah.
What did he recently do?
What?
What did the author recently do?
Interviewed? Interviewed?
What is the past of interview?
Interviewed? I don't remember how to pronounce interviewed.
Okay, then we need to go through the sound. Well, not the sound word, the handbook. What is the pronunciation of verbs in past? When you have the last word is W or the last letter is W. Look at this.
Yeah.
Read letter 3.
If the last one in the verb is voiced, then pronounce the ed ending as the. Interviewed,
Interviewed. That's correct. Now, how do you pronounce this?
voiced, voiced,
Uh-oh.
voiced.
Exactly,
With,
because
it's
this is unvoiced,
yeah.
right? So one more time. What did
I
the
yes. No, sorry. The kitten is stalling.
okay.
Sorry. I recently interviewed a group of fourth-year medical students who had just taken step 2 of the United States medical licensing clinical knowledge examination at test administration centers. Each of the students had paid $560 for the privilege and had devoted just 9 hours to the single day exam, which consists of 8 sections of 40 to 45 questions each. Over the day, they received a total break time of 25 minutes.
It doesn't say
Student
25 minutes.
Sorry?
How many minutes
Sorry,
was
45 minutes.
exactly? So what
Yeah.
happened over the day?
Sorry?
What happened over the day?
Over the day, they received a total break time of 45 minutes. Okay. A student must pass the exam to obtain a medical license, and scoring well as is important factor in gaining admission to competitive medical specialties. So anxiety tends to run high.
What tends to run high?
Anxiety?
Okay, let's check it again.
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember the second symbol.
Okay, let's go to the soundboard. And let's use
Anxiety.
symbol. Okay, listen to this symbol over here.
Okay. Is it anxiety?
Excellent.
Anxiety.
Anxiety, right? So one more time. What tends to run high?
Yes, so anxiety tends to run high.
Perfect. That's much better. Vocabulary questions.
Yeah. Mm, Scoring refers to the score. Score.
Scoring refers to the score. That's correct.
Okay. Well, it's important for that.
It's a process of analyzing scores.
Okay. Okay. No, then I think that I don't have any question.
Nice. What about the rest? What about Jessie, Carlita, Elsie? Do you have any question in vocabulary? Giovanna?
She's sleeping.
Mhm. It's pretty easy, no? This
Teacher,
okay, Jessie.
the board. Yes, the meaning of the
Oh, okay. You were pronouncing a different thing. First, we need to pronounce this.
uh,
Oh. Say that with me. Oh.
the boats.
Devote.
The boats.
Devote.
In past,
The boat. Devoted.
exactly. Because the last sound is a T. So when the verb ends in T, you need to add as a second syllable. Devoted. Rule number 1. Right?
Okay.
Devoted. What is devoted? A devoted person is a dedicated person. Having great love for something or somebody. For example, a devoted friend, a devoted fan, a devoted student, a devoted teacher,
Okay.
right? A person that has great passion and love for their activities or other person.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
So here you have, and have devoted 9 hours to the single day exam. So they dedicate 9 hours to the single day exam. 9 hours for one exam. You see? It's crazy. So yeah, they are devoted. Definitely, that's the best example of devoted. Other question?
Teacher,
Carlita.
gaining.
Ah, okay, very
Important
pronunciation.
factor in gaining.
First, pronunciation.
Gain.
Yes.
Gain.
ING,
Gaining.
perfect. DRC, it's a synonym of obtain or win. When you
Okay.
obtain something, you gain. So
Okay.
when I obtain muscle, I gain muscle.
Okay.
Mhm. In the sentence, it says gaining what?
Gaining admission.
Gaining admission, exactly. Which is the action of obtaining admission.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Thank you, teacher.
That's pretty much it. Now, Elsie, we go with you because you escaped last time.
Sorry, teacher. I have problem with my Wi-Fi.
No problem, girl. Actually.
This inedible? No.
Sound V.
Inevitable.
Excellent.
This inevitable anxiety.
Similar problem, similar to Isaac.
Ancient. Ansha.
There's no sha. It's just a simple
Z. Z.
zai.
Sorry.
Zai. It's not shush, it's zai. Za.
Anxiety.
Excellent.
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
Perfect. One more time.
This in this inevit this inevitable anxiety is compounded by checkpoint Charlie Esque.
Okay,
Security.
this is a suffix. The suffix esc means that has the style of. For example, if you say that if you see a picture of a child drawing and they show it to you, it's going to look in the style of Picasso. So it will look Picasso-esque.
Okay.
You know? This is Charlie-esque.
By checkpoint Charlie-esque security measures, IDs are checked. Each student wears a unique number on his or her shoulder throughout the day. Students are fingerprinted each time they enter and exit the testing room, up to 16 times. There are pated.
Again, how do you pronounce this verb?
But
Exactly.
Pat.
If it ends in T, what is the past?
patted.
Perfect. So what are they?
They are patted. They are patted down and asked to roll up their pants legs and pull their pockets inside out. If they wear a jacket or a sweater into the exam room, they cannot take it off. They are warned that they will be under constant camera and surveillance.
Okay, let's check the strong syllable. Oops. The strong syllable is the second syllable.
Surveillance.
Excellent.
Surveillance.
Surveillance.
Surveillance. And also, what will be the past of warn if the verb warn ends in N?
I don't remember.
Okay. Warn. Here it is. If the last sound is an N, the last sound is voiced.
As the?
The ED sounds as D.
Warrant.
Perfect. They are warned. So read a complete sentence, the last one, the last sentence.
There are warned that they will be under constant camera surveillance.
Perfect. That is correct. Question, what is excellent question. Surveillance, observation. Especially when you are talking about watching criminals or a person that is suspected to, like, it's possible to commit a crime.
Okay.
So all the CCTV cameras are surveillance cameras.
Okay.
That's surveillance. Any other vocabulary question?
Yes, what's roll up? It's like,
Roll up.
Like-
Literally, this.
okay, yeah.
I'm
okay,
rolling up my sleeves.
Okay, okay,
Mhm.
thank you.
Any other? Let me roll down my
What's
sleeves.
Esk?
Okay. Esque. In the style of. For example, if you see the Picasso's paintings, it means that they have the style of Picasso. It doesn't mean that they are Picasso's. It's just a painting based on the style of somebody else.
Okay.
Okay. So none of these pictures that you are watching are Picasso's. All of them are just based on
Okay.
Picasso-esque. Here we have a Charlie-esque. Checkpoint Charlie-esque security measures. Let's continue. Jesse.
Yes. One of the students, a former U.S. Marine, say he had found the entire atmosphere of the exam early.
Mhm. How do you pronounce this letter? What's the name of this letter?
E.
Exactly. So every time you see this letter, you should have this sound in mind.
Okay. Early.
Excellent. All the time. There are some exceptions. This is the majority.
Okay.
Okay,
Early familiar.
perfect.
He had served in Iraq, helping to recite
Again, what's the name of this letter? Exactly.
recite over the return of
Again, what is the name of this letter?
return.
Return.
I say return.
I said return. Be careful.
Okay. Recite over the return of recite over the
Excellent.
return of inhabitants
Mhm.
to I don't know. I am not sure. Fire.
Follow the English rules. How do you pronounce this letter?
I am not sure.
Well, just like that.
Oh.
Fine. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. Teacher. Fine.
In English, not in Spanish. In Spanish, it's cayú, but that's Spanish. In English, G doesn't exist. Well, it exists, but we never associate it with letter L.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, school, Latin America, like legs.
Fallo.
Fall.
Okay. Follow.
Uh-huh.
Follow. I am not sure.
Come
Follow.
on. Follow the exactly. That's an
Follow.
English analysis. You will need to apply English association or the English pronunciation to foreign words. That's the reason people say tacos, Fernando, Mexico, the pronunciation is American, is English for foreign words. So Fallujah,
Fallujah.
that's right.
Fallujah. after the cities recaptured by
Again, after the city's what?
recapture.
Okay. Do you remember what we said about the suffix T-U-R-E? T-U-R-E, especially this.
No.
You don't remember. Okay, you need to make some memory. When you pronounce the T-U-R-E, it always pronounces with ch.
Ch.
For example, when you pronounce architecture.
Architecture.
And the same way we use future.
Future.
So none of these words is t, not future. You know, that's incorrect.
Okay.
In the same way, we have this.
I am not sure. Capture.
That's right. Certain. Conviction. Transition.
Capture.
Capture. Very good. If it's double capture,
Recapture.
it is in the letter E.
Recapture. Sorry.
Recapture. One more time. So what happens after he had served in Iraq?
He had served in Iraq, helping to
In Iraq. English pronunciation.
in Iraq. He had service in Iraq, helping to preside over the return of habitats to Fallujah after the city's after the city's recaptures.
Again?
Sorry, recapture.
Pronunciation?
Ch.
I'm not sure. Recapture.
Sure. Like future.
Recapture. Okay. By U.S.
Only one force?
forces.
Exactly.
It was where he say
How do
they
you pronounce this letter?
were.
Exactly. One time.
It was weird. He say they were using many of the exact same procedures and equipment
This is not the Spanish.
equipment.
How do you pronounce this?
Equip.
But you are reading here. This is not the symbols. The symbols are here.
I am not sure.
Why not? How do you pronounce this symbol?
Ch.
Yes.
What?
What?
So?
I think it's equip.
And what happened to what?
Equip.
Que. Exactly. Yes.
It's difficult.
Come on, say it.
Equip.
Equip.
Equip. Equip.
Okay. And the K?
Equip.
I don't listen to the K. Equip.
Equip.
Exactly. Again, equip.
Equip.
Excellent.
Equip.
Okay. Equip.
Equip. Excellent. Equip plus ment.
Equipment.
Exactly.
Equipment we used in Fallujah.
Yes.
Okay. We use in Fallujah. It took so long for them to verify
Mhm.
identities that you almost didn't dare leave the room for fear you couldn't get back in time. I finally had to show one of the examiners how to do it properly.
Mhm.
Of course, this technique quiz.
This is different. One.
Is this? I am not sure. Technique.
That's it. This word doesn't sound. They
Okay.
don't sound.
Techniques.
Exactly. Technique. One technique and two.
Techniques.
Perfect. But of course, continue.
Of course, these techniques are not merely for medical students, aspirant accountants, and architects,
The previous pronunciation was better.
architects,
Exactly.
accountants, and architects, students sitting for the JRE.
It's not a J.
It's I forgot. It's a I forgot, teacher.
Come on, it's the alphabet. G.
G, I say G, no?
No, you said J.
Okay, GRE.
Mhm.
Prospective employees of Silicon Valley, Silicon
Mhm.
Valley,
How do you pronounce this letter?
in
So what is
Valley.
this? Valley.
Silicon Valley companies are subject
Subject is present in past.
subjected
Mhm.
subjected to these medieval measures.
That's right. That is correct. Questions, people. What is vocabulary?
Fallujah.
Fallujah. It's a place.
Okay,
Because he said that he served in Iraq.
Okay, helping to yes.
And he was helping to preside over the return of inhabitants to Fallujah. Like the inhabitants were coming back to their city.
Okay.
Yes, what's merely?
Merely, similar to, I think it's almost. Will be the only, similar to only.
Okay.
Merely and only are synonyms.
There are no. Okay, yes, I get it. With the context is easier to understand.
Yes, it helps a lot. What else? What about Carlita, Elsie?
Accountants.
Accountants, person who accounts.
I know, I'm an accountant.
Oh, interesting.
Yearly.
Yearly, very interesting. Good. Yearly is similar, it's like creepy. Do you understand creepy?
Yeah.
Well, yearly is similar to say in a strange and mysterious way. something that makes you frightened.
Okay.
So this is
Thanks.
very interesting that he says that the processes were eerily similar.
Ah, okay,
You
yeah.
know,
Yes.
security processes were eerily similar.
Yes, because you are comparing like
With
prisoners. Well,
That's right.
yeah.
And they are normal citizens in your everyday work. So it's like, okay,
Yeah.
intense. Okay, just give a moment because Jessie is in the chat. Hello, Jess.
Hello, teacher. Good night.
Good night.
Hello, everyone. Good night. So I would the attendance, please. Is here. Jessie. Hello, Jessie. Good night.
Hello, good night.
Thank you, Jessie. Elsie. Hello, Elsie. Good night.
Hello, good night.
Thank you, Elsie. Isaac. Hi, Isaac.
Hello.
Good night, Isaac. And are you there, Silvana?
Yes, Jessie, thank you.
Hi, Silvana. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you, you too.
And Denise. Hi, Denise. Good night.
Hello, Jessie. Good night.
Thank you, Denise. So thank you, everyone. Have a good night. See you.
You too, Mireille. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Time is very, very close to end. So before going through the next sections, I would rather have your input and your opinion on the text. Okay, so please tell me what you understood from the text, and most importantly, what's your opinion on it. Okay, on the first 3 paragraphs that we read. Let's begin with Elsie. When you start, I'll start the clock. Are you there, Elsie? I think she's not there. So Carlita, are you there, Carlita?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. Give me what you understood from the text and what's your opinion.
Yes, the first paragraph, it talk about the comparative between a medical student and a convict, in order to, or regarding to, sorry, to the security measures that that have the students when they want to get sorry, when they, sorry, I repeat, when to want to want to do an assessment, and especially these measures are very strict, sorry. And also the problems that we can create. The second paragraph, I understand that it's not like the health topic of the nation is very important. So it's for this reason that it's necessary to apply these measures, because if people get medical alliances, but not like a properly method, it's probably that these doctors attend you, no? And I think this teacher, the last paragraph, I am not sure if I understand it.
No problem. Perfect. Perfect, Alita. I took notes of what you said. Let's continue with Isaac.
No, I don't remember. Do I have to use the 2 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, I will try to do it. Well, I understand that and this text is like emphasizing the techniques to watch the students that are applying for this test, and also they are comparing with the treatment that the prisoner receives, because the prisoners receive, sorry, because they are like very strict, and they have to 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 pass by, or just to go through different security measures to to secure that they are not like cheating on their exams. So that's why I understand, and also I think that the text emphasize the stress that it could cause to the students. So I think that it's something extreme, but I guess that it's something, it is because it's something like really important for the education system. So it must be something really important to avoid that maybe students that are not prepared to get into a school or something can pass the exam. So I think that even it is something really uh, extreme, it's something necessary for the system. And that's it. Sorry.
Perfect. That's excellent. That's good. With a few seconds left. Very good. Silvana.
She went to the bathroom.
She went to the bathroom. Okay, so Jesse.
She went to the bathroom.
Just a second. Jesse is there. No problem.
Yes. I understood this focus in the compare compare between the medical students, and I don't remember the other combine okay, the medical students and the others I don't remember, and the strict security the strict security measures they take for do their exams, like take the fingerprint, even if is take like 16 times. And in the last paragraph it said that this methodic is not isn't only for the for the medical students, also for the architects and accounting, yes, accountants, and return to the medical students, the stress that they feel when they do these exams uh, of 9 hours. That's all.
Opinion?
I think it's a long time to do an exam, but for this career, I think it's I don't know how to say properly techniques. Yes.
Perfect. You learned a word today, techniques. Nice. Yes. This is new word, and that's very nice applied. Is Silvana back?
Yes.
Excellent. opinion.
Okay. I think that the text about the anxiety around the students who have to present an exam, because the exam, I don't remember, migrated from face to face to computer, and then so the people that make, well, the people that observe that you don't make a trick. No, make a trick. I don't know how to say it. Well, they have to put some steps in order to make sure that anybody there is lying about their scores. And I remember that the text says that a missionary from the US that were in Iraq talk about that the environment where when he entered to the center was familiar that when he was in Iraq. So I think that he was telling that the stress that the students have to confront is very high, and that's why it starts saying that if how to how to know if is a student or a prisoner, just for one of them is paying and the other not. And that's all.
Have your notes. The word was cheat.
Yeah,
The word that you
cheat.
needed. Yes, that's the word. You know it. I know that in the moment when you see
And
the clock,
I was super familiar with that.
yes, I know.
With
It's
that
just
word.
the pressure of the moment, and
Yeah.
sometimes words are lost during the way. So I understand what's going on. Don't worry.
And
So
I'm the kind of person that doesn't understand a lot listening the text. I have to read it by myself.
yes,
Yeah.
I imagine. Mhm.
Yeah.
That's something that we need to be working on. But anyway, what matters is speaking. The bigger your vocabulary, the better you're speaking. So I'm going to use these to analyze and send you some feedback. Meanwhile, we finish for today. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Are we having an exam on Friday?
We are actually.
But
Oh,
Silvana
yes.
and I,
Silvana and you, for being the last week. Well, yes, because of suffixes. I want to know if you can do it. You know.
the thing is that we won't be able to join the class on Friday. And